Welcome back everybody to the moon! Hopefully, just hopefully, this might be it. All I need is 2 more very exciting roller coasters. And we will have conquered the moon. Now, there's room for one over here, and I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to actually put a roller coaster in the middle of this coaster, because that automatically makes them more exciting. But I do have a bit more room on the moon for some other things. There's room here. In fact, I'm not so sure if I get the right tab, but I can't buy just a little bit more left of the... Oh no, there's no land available for purchase. I lied in that case. It's going to have to be over here. Now the question is, do I build my own? Because we could be sitting here literally all night. Or do I go for a blueprint? I think I will try and build my own, just, you know, because. So what kind of coaster do you think you'd find on the moon? Realistically, a very small one. Vertical spinning coaster, sort of thing I feel like you would possibly do on the moon. So let's have a go. God, that's a big station already, isn't it? But it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. We can put it here. We can put it here on this hill. And we can go station, station, station. Doesn't need to be enormous, does it? Station, 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 station. And then we can get a lift hill. And maybe we could go straight up. Just the sort of thing I hate, as you know. Anybody who watches this channel regularly will know how much I whinge about vertical lift hills, because I hate them. But they are quite handy when you haven't got a lot of room on the moon. So we'll make everybody kind of go through that. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's even worse than a vertical lift hill. What is that? It can go... Oh, I don't like that. Could you go, like, literally upside down? Can the lift hill go upside down? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, maybe. There's exciting and then there's terrifying. Let's just go up. Let's just go up instead. And then we bring you out of it quite subtly. Too high for supports. Okay, we bring you out of it even more subtly than that. Is that too high for supports? No. There we go. Okay, I mean, that's already quite exciting. If by exciting I mean... Ah! Right, so then we get rid of the lift. And what we can do is start coming down like so. Because that will surely be vaguely exciting in some way. And then... This is already ridiculous, isn't it? I can already tell. What I could do is make it kind of go back on itself, if you see what I mean. The problem is I actually don't know how to build these, so what I've ended up with is this sort of weird... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh! Okay, so there's a sort of streamer going on here. Yeah, I don't like that. Do you know what? I don't like that, full stop. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't understand that. I don't want that. Let's get rid of that. Let's put something sensible in. That's weird. That's for advanced people who know what they're doing. I'm going to put an inverted coaster in because I understand those. Right, now. Let's go this way again. Station, 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 station. And you see, what we could start with is a hill. We go up like so. And maybe we could go over the queue line for this one here. And then you come round, like so. And then you go straight down. But only to about there. And then what we could do, hopefully... Can we go over the top, or have I actually just made that too low? Made it too low? Yeah, slightly. Okay, that's alright. Come down a bit less. Because what we could do is make it tilt. And you come round here, and you go over where you queued. And maybe then you tilt the other way. Like that. Got like a build mode music. Has it always done that? It's like The Sims. And then you go down again, but this time you go under the moon. I don't know how much of underground I have. Oh, hardly any. That's disappointing. Got that though. And then you go round again in a big tilt like that, and you come shooting out the tunnel on less of a tilt like that. Oh, hang on a minute. There's going to be a problem here because I've got to connect. Okay, we can't do that. Need to go a bit further under the moon. So we do it straight, and then you come round like that. Then you come out like that. You go, hello, I remember I'm on the moon. Go back to that. And then what? Then you come round here. And you go over the other coaster. That's cool, like that. Like the demo of how the other coaster would look. That's good. And then maybe you do it again. Oh, you don't own that. Maybe you don't do that then. Maybe you go sort of alongside like that, do you see? Do you see? Yeah? Could you sort of thread the needle on this coaster? Just realised that you're on a tilt all the way. Yeah, we don't want that. So you go over the other coaster. And then maybe you go back like that. And then down again. Ooh, I don't think I've got quite enough room. I might have. Hang on a minute. I might have here. Oh, there, and maybe round here. Now, where am I? Where am I at this point? And is it anywhere near that station? Oh, it actually is. But way, way, way too high. So, right, were we one off? Or am I too low? I think I'm one off. Okay. That's fine. Take that off there. Put another one on there. Is that now correct? Or have I still not? Have I just put it back where it was? Oops. That was stupid. Okay. Do we need 2 then? Where are we? 3 and 3.5. So, if I come up slightly, then at that point... Oh. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I've miscounted again. What am I doing? What am I doing? See what I mean? I just get it wrong every single time. Are we there? No. Is it possible to be there? Is that right now? Oh, hello. I think this might be correct. So we've got 3.5, and we've got... Ooh, no, hang on. I've just put that up to 4. Was I already on the right? 3 and 3.75, 3 and a quarter. Oh, oh. Up and up, maybe? Are we on 3.5? Oh, hello. Yes, we are. Now, surely, this is the most exciting ride in the world, is it not? Oh, high and extreme. Now, was it high excitement or was it very high excitement that I needed? Exciting ratement of 6... Ratement? What is a ratement? Rating of 60 or above. Look, it's not quite... It's not quite there, but it might be if I, like, put more tunnels or something around it. Because they love a tunnel. I mean, for goodness sake, I'm even threading through another roller coaster and it's not good enough for you. Right, okay. Okay, how about you start in a tunnel? Start in a tunnel, yeah? That would work. Making all the money in the world instantly. Making all the money in the world in the meantime. Right, this has ended up red, which is fine. One is probably a little re-ride queue. So I'll bring this around here. Re-ride queues are wonderful. They're wonderful things. So, if we make this into path, concrete path, spread it out from here, and then we make people walk up there. Okay, we're good. How can there be vandals on the moon? I don't know. Right, make that $10. $10 roller coaster. We bring this down so that it doesn't crash, but it probably will. And we put 8 cars on the train. And then we give it a little go. It's brilliant. Brilliant, isn't it? Looping and the screaming and stuff. It's great. Okay, let's go. Always freak me out, these sorts of coasters where you're hanging underneath, but also are my favourites. Love a bit of Nemesis. So as you're coming up here, you can see Skyfall going up. And we come around and we see the moon, and then we go, oh my god, this is going to be brilliant, because it is, even though it's bright pink. So we could go down into a tunnel or something and get thrown out, and then down into a tunnel, through the moon, and round, and it's a bit twisty, and then you go down through the other coaster and into another tunnel, and up. How is that not massively exciting? Well, 55.3. I'm going to work on it while it's open so I can make some cash. So let's get the old terraforming out, because I reckon there's probably other bits we could make a bit more tunnely here, like that bit there. And you can like start in a bit of a tunnel here. You could queue in a tunnel. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Could that hill even go up even further so that you end up going back through that hill? Actually start completely in a tunnel. I mean, works for me. You'd be amazed at the difference a tunnel can make, because they love it. How about that? How about that? 58.2! Notice the intensity's come down as well. Right, that just means more tunnel. So some of these people are probably going to end up tunnelled as well. Into the moon! Not to the moon, into the moon. I think it has to come around again before you get your new ratings, so... Probably even get away with just a bit over here as well. Don't know why. I don't know why they like it, but they do, so... It's all gone very quiet. Oh, that's why they're creeping round. Do they love it? Not really. They will. They will love it. They will come to love it. That's so funny. Oh no, it's gone down! How's my excitement gone down? Is it because you can't see the other coaster now? Or something? Oh, I don't know. There we go, let's make it look a bit more... Looks a bit rocky. Give it look a bit more rocky. I suppose if you can't see anything at all. Still think that starting in a tunnel is kind of cool though. Hello! You don't need protecting from rain on the moon, so... There you go. I could put some stuff around it, because decoration is very low. So, I mean, the question is, what sort of decoration do you have on the moon? I suppose the question is rocks. The question is rocks? The answer is rocks. The question is, I'm going to try that again. The question is, what kind of things do you have on the moon? The answer is massive rocks that you think you're going to crash into, maybe? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're just sort of there. They're just sort of there. Make sort of massive rock tunnels out of them so that you come out and you think you're going to die. I mean, that would make it quite exciting, wouldn't it, in fairness? I don't know where else to put these, to be honest. They're tiny when they first come out. But will it say to me, your little people will crash into these rocks in the event that you put the rocks there? Probably not. They'll probably just die. They don't crash into them, really don't, right in. So, if I make my small rock bigger. Maybe around the tunnel. This is what happens with this is that the scenery, there's no collision detection, so you can have loads of scenery and you don't have to mess about with it. Not really. You just go through the scenery, which in some ways is a bit rubbish, but in others kind of makes life a lot easier. I mean, it just looks a bit more like the moon now, doesn't it? Just looks a bit more like the moon. But they might be fooled. They're fooled! 58.9! More rocks everywhere, even though it's blatantly the same rocks. Probably helps with the other coaster as well. That's probably becoming the most exciting coaster in the world while I'm developing this one. A square rock there. Maybe you come out over rocks and you think, oh no, we're all gonna die. But it'll be absolutely fine, really. Oh, I've ended up with a sort of a rock. A wrong rock area there. I mean, it looks rubbish, frankly, but if it works, it works. 59.7! They are loving it. I might carry on with my little building effort over here. Like on top of the tunnel. Down a bit. Just pop that there. The tunnel. I wonder how much more. How much more do we need? Still 95.7. That's annoying. How about over here? They really love that ride. They really like it. One there. One over the top of the tunnel here. Down the side, should we make that a bit bigger? I think I just need to get my decoration score just to the next level, really. Block that in, maybe? Genuinely can't tell whether that's good or not. Kind of works. I've done it! I have created a 60 or above. I only need one more. Right, now, the one more is going to have to go over here, isn't it? It's going to have to go over here. I don't think there's much else I could do. I mean, I could try it and put another one over here. I think that would be a bit mad. But here is good, so what am I going to do? I mean, I feel like I did that really well. I feel like I've nailed inverted coasters, so Wild Mouse, vertical drop coaster, monorail coaster. Are they exciting? What's exciting? Flawless coaster? I feel like that might have to be really big. Is a Wild Mouse actually exciting? That's the question. Medium. Very high. High. So you can make them. You can make them exciting, but I think it's more on the basis of the scenery than anything. Well, that's a little high one there. Yeah, I mean, what I could do is buy one of these, because I know it'll fit, but then try to make it more exciting. Largely by having it completely underground. How about that? It might have to go underground, it doesn't actually fit. So if I put this in the very edge of everything, like there, like there, how exciting is that currently? 49. You see, I think that I can probably make it more than that. So let's have a go. First thing we'll do is put the escape queue line. Oh, that's some steps right there, isn't it? Yikes, okay. Well, they can stay. Put the escape queue line here, we come down here, we join that up to there. Okay, and then we get a queue line and we connect it the side here. Make it a bit twisty because we've got room to. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That ain't right now. That ain't right. That's it, yep. And then what we do, bring it round and we bring it up. Can't quite tell what level I'm on, but that should connect to there now. Yes, it does. Lovely. Okay. So we get our mechanics to come and sort this out every once in a while. We put 5 trains on. Give it a bit of a test. Make it $5. And then we have a think. Now, do I have a loan? I know that's a totally random thought out of nowhere. I just want to pay them off. Because I seem to be making money hand over fist at the moment, and I quite like that. Okay, so... 49... Uh-oh. What? No, we can't have that. We need things need to be maintained because I don't want deaths on the moon. God, Apollo's a bit dodgy, isn't it? That is dodgy. Could we get a mechanic to... Oh, there are no outstanding jobs. Well, why are there no outstanding jobs? Oh, because they've just done it. That's okay. Apollo is dangerous. Apollo is dangerous, but hey. So, what we could do with this... We could do the whole tunnel thing, right? Have you ever been on a wild mouse in a tunnel? Would you like to go on a wild mouse in a tunnel? This may not work, incidentally. Entirely prepared for this not to work at all, and you have to rip it out and start again. 58.3! I take it all back. Oh my god, all I've got to do is tunnel this corner, surely. Tunnel the corner. Because then you go straight there, down, come back out, go all around. Wild mouse in a tunnel, it's a beautiful thing. And it looks exactly like the moon. There we go. It's almost completely now in the dark. At the bottom. At the top it isn't, because you need to be able to see the moon, really, don't you? Should we go on it? Nope. What a beautiful view. We're just waiting at the top. Kind of kills the excitement. No! Go round. You go round again. You go down a bit. You go round a bit. You go round a bit more. I saw a video the other day about a Japanese version of a spinning coaster that doesn't spin, and it's a bit like this. You don't tilt, you don't go, it just does this. In fact, it was Theme Park Crazy's 25 most rubbish coasters or something. Spinning coasters that don't work. Wild mouse that almost destroys you. This wild mouse would almost destroy you. Because, you see what I mean about the collision detection? Theoretically, that should have been death. But it is now more exciting for weaving your way through this little maze bit, right? 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 Oh, 58.3. Oh. It's going to have to be a rocks job, isn't it? It's going to have to be a rocks job, I reckon. So, or some fire. Can we have fire on them? Look, I've done it. I have finished the Taste of Adventure campaign mode. Get in! All I had to do was take a tunnel out. Celebration! I've done it. I've done what's set out to do. Look, we've even got very high. 61.5. Well, that is the final bit of ticker tape, I think. It's very nice, isn't it, on the moon? I'm not convinced that that's what it would be like on the moon. I think it would all be floating off into space. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the moon. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shall we see if they still agree on how exciting this is? 61.1. I did it. I built a roller coaster from scratch that achieved something. Now, because I just feel like I can't leave the moon in debt. There we go. No loans either, and finishing just in profit. The general experiences, I'm afraid the cleanliness of the moon is what failed horribly in this one. They haven't had very good experiences and my prices are terrible, but I mean, if you're going to come to the moon, I don't really know what you expect. Go back into the moon barn shed thing and go home. Glenn O'Neill. What's his problem? He's tired, he needs the toilet, and he's not very immersed. Well, but he's had a great time. Said I should go home or I'll go broke. No, don't do that. Get broke on the moon with my cash machine. I don't understand how my cash machine is serving anybody, but over 1,000 idiots have withdrawn money from the moon cash machine. Nearly 500 people have bought frankly quite dirty donuts. So, I've done it. I've actually done it. I'm going to save. I'm going to save for posterity because why wouldn't you? And then I'm going to quit. And I don't know whether anything happens at this point. I've unlocked the moon shed. I can now always start a theme park on the moon. Brilliant. Gold coin. And a little rocket. I'm very happy. Let's go back to the map. Main campaign. We have, of course, finished this just in time to play some new campaigns that people actually created. There was an update about 2 or 3 weeks ago where you can now create your own campaigns, which is good because I do have one little problem with this game, and it's too easy. Roller Coaster Tycoon was brutal if you didn't do it properly. And this, I find everybody's far too happy. And I think I've spoken about this before, possibly very recently, that the maker of this game didn't like losing. He didn't like sad non-winning states. So I've been making it more difficult for myself by trying to play parks that only have an entrance fee and don't charge for rides, which is kind of fairly standard in the UK. In fact, I think that's fairly standard in America as well, isn't it? Your big theme parks, you just pay an eye-watering amount of money up front and then you go in, but you only pay for food after that. So I've been doing that, and it's really, really difficult in a different way. It's too difficult because it's difficult to get people into the park. So I'm going to try and crack that. But the campaign mode really makes me quite excited because the idea that you would potentially have somebody build a roller coaster tycoon type campaign for you makes me happy. So what you do is you go to the workshop and you realise there are only 3 available. But look, Roller Coaster Tycoon. All the RTC1X scenarios and the expansions and the second one. Second one was my all-time favourite. This is a work in progress. But yeah, that's exciting. And somebody's also done a 20 scenario Realms of Adventure campaign. Distant planets, jungles and a steampunk port. It's that one though. It's that one though. Roller Coaster Tycoon campaign. Subscribe. I'll go off and have a little look at that. That's quite exciting. Because I love those. So, all sorts of bits of steam all over everything now. There we go. So, what was your favourite one? Was it the cake? Was it the moon? Was it the cake? Thought the cake was quite funny. Was it Haunted Island? Was it perhaps the Roman one? Was it Verdant Valley with all the trees? Oh, do you remember the Western themed one? This feels like so long ago now, because it was. Oh, do you remember playing in the desert? Do you remember people arriving by boat? Wow. Takes me back. But yep, I've done it. I have completed the whole thing. It's very unusual for me to complete, well, anything really, isn't it? But done the whole damn lot. It feels like it took forever. Obviously I did cheat a little bit because I didn't complete them strictly without issues. think we had to restart 1 or 2, and I also didn't do the optional goals because the optional goals are quite difficult. But look, I did get little happy smiley coins, and we've all had a lovely time. I remember Verdant Valley being kind of cool. Should we just sort of revisit 1 or 2 of these? Was Sakura Gardens the one where I built my own absolutely mad roller coaster? God, 2020. It's taken me that long to get around to this. Did I build a mad roller coaster? I remember making people sick with me cups. And I remember everything being very, very pink. Yeah, there's me cups. Look, there's me cups. I remember that. Well, I think this is my mad roller coaster. Although, no, I didn't build that one. Was there one I built? That looks like the sort of thing I would build. Super Slowster. Yeah, sounds about right. About this one, Thunder Roll. That doesn't sound like something I would build either. I think some of this was already built, but yeah, it was really nice, that one, wasn't it? That was a good one. And then there was also, I was trying to think of there, Coaster Canyon, that was it. That was it, that was the one. That had the big river through it, that's it, look. And just had these huge coasters, because you had all the time in the world. And all the space in the world to build whatever you wanted, it was brilliant. What did I build? That. Says it all really, doesn't it? I'm assuming that this absolutely insane wooden coaster that does very little other than sort of go over the river and come down. That's got to be one of mine, right? Mine. One of mine. That's mine. How good was I at excitement? I was good at excitement back then. It's not very exciting really though, is it? No, it disappears. It disappears off somewhere. They took a little while to get back out of that. It does a big loop underground. That has to be an accident, right? I didn't design that on purpose. It looks like a pretzel. And then this looks like a water coaster of mine. It's like the sort of mad thing that I would do. Although it's called Fraser Falls, so maybe it isn't. My mad idea is to put it through the river though. Oh, and look, there's the coaster that won me the game. Mine was more exciting than that on the moon. Wow, look at this. Look at that. Oh, it takes me back. My little line of rainbow food there. Brilliant. Let's have one final look, for nostalgia's sake, at the very first one. What was the very, very, very first one? Park Plains. Oh, that was the tutorial. So what was the... So Maple Meadows. No, it just says start though. Has it cleared my saves? Oh yes, there was an airfield. Goodness. Yes, there was. And there was one that was very narrow and there's a beach with a big cliff. But this was the very narrow one, wasn't it? Because you're building on the runway. I remember that being quite difficult. All my rides go round and round and round in circles. It was just lots of circular rides. Everything. This was the park to come to if you just wanted to go round and round and round and round and round. Wow. Gonna get a picture of them perhaps all going round and round and round at once? There is also one over here. Oh, Richard McCarthy can't get to the trash dump. But it doesn't matter. We can ignore that because we're not really here. We're not going to watch them go round and round. We're going to get out of here. So I'm assuming the big challenge would be to get all gold coins, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to bask in the glory of having actually completed something for once in my life. Bloody brilliant. Well, I've really enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed Parkitect more generally. So I'm going to set myself some challenges to see if I can build parks that don't actually charge for rides. And I've got to decide what to play next. Got to be a building game of some description, hasn't it? Hasn't it? I don't know if you're still here. Do let me know. I've got all sorts of things. Maybe we'll do a bit of Steamer-Arma for a while over Christmas. I don't know. Let me think about it. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. We could do anything. But in the meantime, Thank you for sticking with me on the moon, and I will see you all very soon. I'm a poet and I don't know it.